Okay, hello, good afternoon. This is the second video in a series of weekly videos that I've started doing. So if you missed the first one, I do suggest that you go back and have a look at that first, because they do run obviously on an ongoing basis. So if you missed the first one, you've missed a lot of information already. I will do a quick recap though of the last video. So we talked about making sure we have the right target audience, and unlike a lot of us think that that's everybody, but in fact the way to go with Facebook advertising is to be very niche specific. So and the sort of people that you should be targeting are people just like you. So in my case, I'm 61, so I should be looking at people maybe 50, 55 plus, from similar backgrounds. The reason for that is because we can then relate to them on a very real basis. Yeah, we share their pain, if you like, and their worries and their things that they've gone through. So it's a lot easier to be able to relate to people that are like you, and that way it makes it easier for you to convert them, should we say, convert them to either buying a product or to joining your business. So the second thing is then, once we've got the perfect audience, we need to create the perfect ad to put in front of our perfect audience. And the third step is to have the perfect funnel to capture the leads. Now, in creating the video, that's actually a 4-step process. Number one, we said we need to make a big, bold statement. And I gave you a suggestion to use InShot, which is a mobile application that you can add to your mobile phone, which allows you to actually print a headline at the top and at the bottom of a video, which really makes it stand out. And that's another thing that we're trying to do, isn't it? To capture people's attention when they're scrolling through their Facebook timeline. We want them to capture their attention so that they stop and say, oh, that looks interesting. If you think about it, most people, I don't know what the exact figures are, but maybe 90% of people on Facebook going through their line, they're in mute, so they're not going to hear anything. So the InShot statement really does help to grab people's attention. Number two then, so number one was a big bold statement. Number two was to back that up with data. People like you and me who are not well known, we can't just come out with some great big bold statement and not have some information to back that up. So we need to back it up with good solid data. Number three was to introduce yourself. Just a short 10, 15 second to just tell them who you are. And then finally, number four is to give them the solution to their problem and a call to action, and provide them with some kind of free, valuable content. So number one, make a big, bold statement. Number two, back it up with data. Number three, introduce yourself. And number four, give the solution and a call to action. Okay, so that was the first video. Let's get on with today. Quick statement then, or quick message if you like. If you want to be successful, model the people who are already a success. Let me say that once again. If you want to be successful, model the people who are already a success. So what you can do to start that process, if you like, is to have a look at what your competition are doing. So by scrolling through your timeline on Facebook, you can find sponsored ads. It'll tell you on the top left-hand corner of the ad if it's a sponsored ad or not. So have a look at these. You're basically being targeted by either network marketing companies or affiliate marketing, depending on the type of business that you're in. So I think it's time now to quickly share my screen to show you what I mean. Okay, so here we are. I've already selected one here. I'm in my Facebook timeline. This guy, Todd Brown Marketing. So notice underneath his name there, it does say sponsored ad. And if you look at the three dots here, three grey dots on the top right, click on that, brings up another box, and what we're looking for is that why am I seeing this? Click on that and it will tell you. So one reason I'm seeing this ad, Todd Brown Marketing, they want to reach people that have visited their websites or used one of their apps. So I've obviously been to his website before and he's targeting me again. And it also says he wants to reach people between the ages of 18 and older. So he's after anybody that's an adult, male or female, he's targeting. Okay, so once we've done that, we want to look at, go to the get offer, or it might say learn more, something like that. So it should go to some kind of capture page. Okay, here we go. So let's have a quick look. What is he doing? Somewhere there should be some kind of, oh, this is a long one, isn't it? So this looks more like a sales page actually. Yeah, this has gone straight to a sales page. I think I already went onto his website before and maybe filled in the details. So normally you would come through to a capture page first before a sales page, and you would fill in your email details, and then obviously it would take you onto the sales page, which is what this is. But if you look up here in the top right, this is the Facebook Pixel Helper, and it's normally grey. It turns blue if somebody's actually activated it, and I'll show you how to do this later. But here you can see there's 2 pixels found. So basically what this means is that when I put my details into his capture page, hang on a moment, just turn him off, sorry. I didn't know that was going to happen. Yeah, so it's showing that he's actually activated the Facebook Pixel Helper, and he's now able to put cookies and spiders all over my device. It doesn't matter what I'm using or you're using, whether it's a mobile phone, a tablet or laptop. It puts cookies all over your device, and he can now retarget the hell out of me, which is what I want to show you how to do as well. Okay, so this is one way we can basically find out what some of the people are doing to promote their business, the good ones. Yeah, that's what we want to look at. So once you've actually done all that, let me unshare this now. Stop sharing. You also want to follow their emails. Yeah, they will have some kind of email, some kind of autoresponder set up, and they'll be sending you emails. You want to find out whether they're sending them every day, every few days, and what they're saying, so you can model the good ones. So let me just see where I am now. Okay, yes, something I forgot to mention in the first video actually. If you want to make money with Facebook ads, don't boost your posts. The reason for this is that Facebook have two categories of people. They know who like to like, share, and comment on your posts, and who are the buyers. And if you boost your posts, they will only show your ad to people who will like, comment, and share on it. They're not the buyers. So remember that. Don't boost your posts if you want to make money with Facebook advertising. Okay, so all this really, this information about looking at your competition is leading me to what it's all about, which is retargeting. It's extremely important, and we must be retargeting people. We've all been to the point where we've looked at something online and we've been maybe close to buying, but for whatever reason we decided to hold off for a moment and leave it. And the next thing you know, you're scrolling through your Facebook timeline and oh, there's the same ad again, maybe offering a 20% discount or something. That's what retargeting is. So they've put their cookies and put spiders onto your device, and as soon as you've disappeared from their website, there's another advert come up on your timeline to retarget you. Obviously some people, when they're targeted, they may buy straight away, or they may wait a few days, or it may be a week, some maybe a month, 6 months, and others maybe a year or more. So retargeting is key, and to do that we need to find the Facebook pixel code that I was talking about. So write down, what first I want to do is write down the word retargeting and then put 1, 2, 3, $10 after it, because that's where the money comes in retargeting your prospects. So the Facebook pixel code is just, I don't want you to get worried about code. It's not really a code, it's just a kind of text. So the Facebook pixel code is a kind of text that you put into your website. And when someone then goes to your website, a whole bunch of spiders and cookies get put onto your digital device, whatever you're using, and you can then retarget the hell out of them again and again and again. Your money, you will find, will come from 80 to 90% will come from retargeting. So let's just talk about some numbers. The strategies that our coach Miguel is using with his Facebook ad agency, which I'm passing on to you, they are able to produce a cost per click of 0.07. So let's just show you by sharing my screen again how those numbers, what those numbers will mean. So let's get my calculator. It's a little bit slow when you're sharing screen. Here we go. A bit quicker this time, actually. Okay, so if, for example, let's keep the numbers simple to start with. So if we're putting $1,000 into month's advertising based on a 0.07 cents click rate, you will then be able to put your ad in front of 14,285 people. Not bad for a month, eh? To put that many people in front of you. Do you think you might make some money if you can put that many people through to your capture page? I think so too. Okay, if you were a bit more conservative, let's say you start off with $10 a day, which is about $300 per month, divided by 0.07. That will target 4,285 people. So there you go. 0.97 cents per click-through rate is their average click-through rate. They have got it a bit lower, sometimes a bit higher, but that's their average rate. So because they're basically doing this day in, day out, and they've spent over $2 million on testing, so that we don't have to, which is great, isn't it? So this is what it takes. You need strategy, psychology, and maths for your Facebook advertising. Okay, so a quick bit of information here. All this information is no good to you unless you take action on it. So from the first video, you should already have done some of your own videos, practice, and obviously initially you don't probably want to be paying for advertising yet. Just put them up on your normal timeline posts, see what responses you get, and also send it to somebody who's going to give you honest feedback. Yeah, someone who's going to tell you if it sucks that you want to know. Yes, not someone who's just going to say, "Oh, that's nice, I like that video." You want the honest truth, don't you? Okay. So don't forget, you need to take action on what the information that you're receiving. Okay, let's move on to the next bit. So what are we looking at now? Keep practicing. Okay, so after this lesson, I want you to look at Facebook ads. Click on those 3 grey dots, find out why you're seeing this. Go further down, click on the learn more or get more info, and go to their capture page. Take screenshots or snippet shots of their information so you can check back on what they're using in future. Write down any information if you want to, and also check out their emails, the sequence of their emails and what they're saying. And you should be doing that on a regular basis, checking out your competition. So retargeting is the key. Remember, some people will buy from you straight away, but actually, figure-wise, again, do you know, out of 100 people, only 1 person will buy straight away. So you're leaving a lot of money on the table if you're not retargeting. Oh yeah, just another quick point about email marketing. If you're currently quite new and you haven't got a list yet, they recommend not even bothering with email. Email is becoming, it's dying out. The figures again have gone down from when email first started. There was an 80% open rate. It's now down to 20%. And the click-through rate used to be at around 50%, but it's now down to 1 to 3%. So out of 100 messages sent out, only 20% are likely to be opened, and only 1 to 3% of that 20% is likely to click on and go to a link. So it's very low, and it's getting lower and lower. You only have to think about your own emails. You go to your email and it's delete, 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 delete. You're not even looking at them, yeah? And everybody is doing the same thing. So now what we're looking for is really using SMS and Facebook Messenger for targeting. This is the new trend, if you like. The people who got in at the beginning of the email trend made the most money. So if you can get in now at the new trend of SMS and Facebook Messenger, you're much more likely to benefit greatly from doing that. So retargeting using SMS and Facebook Messenger is definitely the way to go now. Obviously, if you have your own email list, then that's still valuable to you because they know you. Yeah, they know you. But if you're new, probably not worth getting into. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk to you about today is, how do you get this Facebook Pixel Helper? So again, I need to share my screen, and we need to go to Google. Where's me Google? How do I get to it? Oh, here we go. A new page. So go to Google search and put in the box Facebook Pixel Helper. There you are. It's already done for me there. So go to Facebook Pixel Helper, and what you're looking for is, when it comes up, is the very top one. Okay, it's very top one. Oh, by the way, if you're not using Chrome, we need to be using the Chrome software. So Facebook Pixel Helper here, Chrome Web Store. You click on that, the very top one. It will take you to another page. Chrome Web Store. Now you will see a blue box here because you won't have added it. I've already added it, so it's turned green and says that it's added to Chrome. Yours will be blue and it will say add to Chrome. So that's how you add Facebook Pixel Helper to your bar at the top, and it's this grey box here. They are, when you hover over it, it says Facebook Pixel Helper. Okay, so that just shows you how to put it onto Chrome. This will then allow you to go there and check out when you're doing your research. When you click on the Learn More button and go to somebody's capture page, you'll be able to check and find out whether they're actually using Facebook Pixel Helper, so that they can basically target the hell out of you in the future. Okay, let's stop sharing. In a later video, actually show you how to get the Facebook Pixel from Facebook. So I think that's about it for today. Yeah, so that's the second video. Again, if you haven't watched the first one, go back and watch that one first. And see you again in the next video in a week's time. Bye bye.